Hello, passionate Celtic FC fans. This is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now, onto the latest news. A warm welcome to new subscribers. Your support is crucial. Hail, hail. Mate, you won't believe the whispers running through Glasgow this morning. Folk are saying that Celtic have pulled off one of the wildest, most jaw-dropping transfer coups in Scottish football history. Word on the street is that Martin Odegaard, captain o' Norway and midfield magician at Arsenal, is on his way to parquet. It sounds like something out o' a dream, but the chatter's getting louder by the minute. The green and white faithful can barely catch their breath, imagining the wee maestro strutting his stuff in the hoops, spraying passes, dictating tempo, and sending defenses into panic. Imagine the roar o' paradise when he first steps onto that hallowed turf. It's the kind o' move that would shake the very foundations o' Scottish football, the kind o' signing that makes the rest o' Europe sit up and go, wait, Celtic did what? But the rumors got legs, and folk inside the club are keeping it suspiciously quiet, which only adds more fuel to the fire. Could this actually be happening? Could Odegaard be swapping the bright lights o' London for the fierce, fiery passion o' Glasgow? Every pint poured in the city tonight comes why, the same question whispered over the foam. Is it true, mate? If you think that's just idle talk, think again. The story seems to have started why a leaked phone call, some insider chatter between agents, and then, boom, the rumor mill went into overdrive. Celtic have been looking for that creative spark in the middle, someone who can thread and needle why his boot laces, and who better than a player o' Odegaard's class. There's talk of a massive financial backer behind the scenes, a mystery investor helping the boys compete on a new level. Folk are saying the deal's been quietly cooking for weeks, why Brendan Rodgers personally involved, selling Odegaard on the vision o' leading Celtic to European glory again. Can ye imagine him wearing the captain's armband in a Champions League night under the lights at Parkhead? Goosebumps, mate. Pure goosebumps. Some say the Arsenal board were caught off guard by the speed o' it all, and that Odegaard himself had been wanting a new challenge, something that feels raw, real, and emotional again, something only Scottish football can give. And if there's one club that embodies that passion, it's Celtic, right? Now, the big question hanging over the city is money. How on earth could Celtic afford a player like Odegaard, whose wages could make most Premiership sides faint? That's where the intrigue gets thicker than a Glasgow fog. Some insiders claim a sponsorship deal's about to be announced, a massive Scandinavian partnership that would tie in perfectly why the Norwegians' arrival. Others say Odegaard himself took a pay cut, wanting to be part of something historic, something beyond cash. It's said he's always admired the Celtic story, the club born from the community, the fans who never stop singing, the history that weighs heavy but inspires every lad who wears the shirt. There's even talk he's been spotted in Scotland incognito, why a cap pulled low, sneaking through Glasgow airport at dawn. Could it be true, or just another tale spun by some overexcited supporters on social media? Hard to say, but the idea alone has set the internet ablaze. Why memes, mock-ups, and pure disbelief flood in every timeline. And then there's the Rodgers connection. Brendan's known for pulling off big surprises before, and he's got the charisma to convince even the best of them to buy into his vision. It's been whispered that he and Odegaard have shared long chats about tactics, philosophy, and the beauty of the Celtic style, the fast breaks, the one-touch rhythm, the crowd lifting the team, why every chant. Imagine Odegaard orchestrating that like a conductor, composing symphonies in midfield. The gaffers apparently promised him a central role, total freedom to create, to lead, to inspire a young squad that's hungry for European respect again. For years, Celtic fans have dreamed of a true world-class playmaker in the heart of their side, someone who doesn't just pass the ball, but owns the game. And now, maybe, just maybe, that dream's about to come true. Every reporter in Scotland's trying to get confirmation, but all the official lines are tight-lipped. No comment, speculation, we'll see. Right. Of course, not everyone's buying it. The Rangers supporters are logging it off, calling it fantasy stuff, claiming it's all smoke and no fire. But deep down, you can tell they're nervous. Because if this turns out to be real, it changes the whole landscape of Scottish football overnight. Odegaard in a Celtic shirt isn't just a signing, it's a statement. It says Celtic aren't just looking to dominate at home, they're coming for Europe. The board's been talking for ages about raising the club to a new level, and this would be the proof. Imagine the old firm derby, why Odegaard pulling the strings, the tension, the skill, the drama. It wouldn't just be a game. It would be an event watched across continents. The more you think about it, the more it starts to sound possible. The kind of crazy move that makes sense only after it happens. Glasgow's heartbeat has quickened, and even the doubters are watching their phones every few minutes, waiting for that official Celtic tweet. Still, there's something poetic about the idea of Odegaard coming to Celtic. From prodigy to leader, from Madrid's promise to Arsenal's anchor. And now, maybe, the soul of Celtic's next chapter. He's only 26, but already carries himself like a veteran, a thinker, a man who sees the game in layers most players never even notice. Rodgers has always admired that kind of intelligence, the quiet determination that fits perfectly into the Celtic ethos. The fans love a grafter wide vision, someone who'll fight for every inch, but do it why grace. If the deal happens, it won't just be about football, it'll be about identity, about Celtic reminding the world who they are, the club that defies the odds, that dreams bigger than its budget, that wins hearts before trophies. Whether it's a rumor or reality, the very idea of Odegaard at Parkhead has reignited something beautiful, belief. And belief, in Glasgow, is the strongest currency there is. The streets of the East End are buzzing like never before. Shops, pubs, even barbers are humming, why talk o Odegaard. Some swear they've seen him near the training ground. Others claim to have mates in the know. It's madness, pure, beautiful madness. The Celtic stores already run out of blank shirts. Fans rushing to print Odegaard 10 on the back, just in case. You can feel the electricity in the air, that rare kind of excitement that only happens when something magical might be on the horizon. And the timing? Perfect. The team's flying domestically but still seek in that next step in Europe. Bringing in Odegaard would send shockwaves through UEFA itself. It's the kind of ambition Celtic fans have begged for, not just being proud of their heritage, but demanding to be feared again. The boys have history, they have heart, but now, they might have a world-class architect to shape their future. The pubs are packed, pints are flowing, and every supporter's whispering the same thing. Imagine him walking out till you'll never walk alone. Aye, mate, just imagine it. Behind closed doors, though, the tension's thick. Sources close to the club say negotiations have been intense, full of late-night calls and boardroom debates. Some directors were wary, worried it might be too big a gamble financially, but others saw it as a golden opportunity to lift the club's global brand. There's talk of Odegaard being given a leadership project to help nurture the younger lads, Turnbull, O'Reilly, home, to bring his calm and class into every training session. The idea is bigger than just a player. It's about changing culture, raising standards, building a team that believes it belongs among Europe's elite. And if there's a player who embodies that quiet confidence, it's Martin Odegaard. Folk are already picturing him dictating the tempo on a cold Champions League night, firing laser passes through the lines, smiling as the Celtic Park crowd rises in unison. The gaffer, the players, even the kit man. Everyone feels the ripple of this rumor, and it's growing faster than anyone expected. Meanwhile, Arsenal fans are torn between disbelief and heartbreak. Social media's gone mad why screenshots, fake transfer graphics, and so-called leaks from sources nobody's heard of. Some Gunners supporters are calling it nonsense, saying Odegaard's too important to ever leave. Others admit he's always had that wandering soul, the kind o' lad who seeks challenges, who follows passion over paycheck. Maybe the lure o' Celtic, the emotion, the history, the connection to the fans, has tapped something deeper. Ye can't underestimate what that atmosphere does to a player. It's raw, it's human, it's addictive. In a world full o' money-driven moves, Odegaard choosing Celtic would be something pure, almost romantic. Imagine his first touch in front o' 60,000, the eruption, the tears, the songs. For once, football would feel like a story again, not a spreadsheet. And in a time when so many players chase the biggest wage, that kind of decision would make him a legend before he even kicks a ball. But let's no kid ourselves. This is still football, and football's full of twists. There are whispers that another Premier League club might swoop in, try and hijack the move at the last second. Newcastle's name's been mentioned, even a cheeky shout from Bayern. Still, Celtic's hope lies in Odegaard's heart, not his wallet. Brendan Rodgers is said to have promised him the armband within a year, to build the team around his vision, to make him the heartbeat of the midfield. That kind of responsibility can be offered everywhere. It's said the Norwegians already watching Celtic clips online, studying the players, imagining how he'd link up with Kyogo, Maeda, and Hatate. The thought alone sends shivers down the spine of every Celtic fan scrolling their feed tonight. Could this be the dawn of something legendary, or just another cruel tease from the rumor gods? Nobody knows, but the hope's too powerful to ignore. Hope's what keeps this city alive. Every generation of Celtic supporters has that one moment, that one signing, that defines their era. From Larsson to Nakamura, from Sutton to Sinclair, there's always been that spark that turns belief into glory. If Odegaard truly walks through those doors, he could be that spark for this new era. The world's changed, but football hearts never do. Celtic Park still trembles when the crowd sings, still glows under the floodlights, still reminds every player who steps onto that pitch that this isn't just a club, it's a cause. Odegaard, why his grace and grit, his eye for the impossible pass, his quiet fire, could become part of that mythology. Maybe that's why the rumor feels different. It's not just fantasy, it's destiny flirting, why possibility. Even the cynics are starting to believe, Materan to themselves that, maybe dreams can still happen north of the border. Maybe, just maybe, the impossible's about to turn real. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. And as midnight creeps over Glasgow, the city refuses to sleep. The green and white scarves hang from windows, phones buzz why updates, and the faithful keep refreshing every Celtic page they can find. Some laugh, some pray, some just sip their whiskey and smile, whispering, wouldn't that be something? The streets are alive why imagination, and in that mix of hope and disbelief, you can feel something magical brewing. Whether the deal's real or not, Celtic have already won something priceless. The hearts of their people have started dreaming again. And in this city, that's where every miracle begins. Maybe by dawn we'll ken the truth. Maybe we'll wake to headlines shouting, "Welcome to paradise, Odegaard." Or maybe it'll fade like smoke. But tonight, the rumor's enough. Tonight, belief itself feels like victory. By the next morning, the sunlight creeps over the Clyde, and still, the buzz hasn't died down. Journalists camped outside Lennoxtown swear they've seen a sleek black motor glide through the gates, windows tinted, engine humming low, and suddenly, everyone's convinced it's him. The cafe across the road's packed while folk press in their noses to the glass, trying to catch a glimpse of the man they're already calling, the Norse maestro. Some are chanting, some recording, others just standing there in silence, afraid to blink in case they miss history unfolding. The news crews are scrambling. The anchors practicing their lines, and Celtic Park itself seems to hold its breath. Maybe it's just another player arriving for training. Maybe it's Odegaard stepping into a chapter that'll echo through generations. Whatever the truth, the air's thick why something rare, anticipation mixed why wonder. Even the gulls circling the stands seem to cry louder today, like the city's heartbeat has found a new rhythm. Glasgow lives for days like this, when football feels like folklore and rumors taste sweeter than fact. And if the whispers are true, this could be the day the dream takes flesh, the day paradise welcomes a king. And so, the story keeps twisting, like all great Celtic tales do. A text here, a photo there, and suddenly, the impossible feels inevitable. The faithful have waited years for a player who could bring magic back to the midfield, and now, their prayers might just be answered. Some fans say it doesn't even matter if it's real, because what it's done to the city, to the spirit of the supporters, is real enough. There's laughter again, there's fire again, there's that glimmer of pride that only the boys can stir. The world's watching, wondering how a rumor in Glasgow managed to outshine half of Europe's headlines. But that's Celtic for ye. Never ordinary, always epic. Maybe the truth will drop before the next match day, or maybe it'll drag on a wee bit longer. Either way, the story's already written in the hearts of the fans, a reminder that belief can turn whispers into thunder, and that in the green half of Glasgow, every dream, no matter how wild, still dares to come true. Hello, fan. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.